The deep space is right ahead.
out a while longer. Leave no witnesses.
I know you need time to think. I can give you that, but not much. A day at most.
No one knows about my release yet, do they?
I was just about to take care of that. I'll reach out to my media contacts to clear your name. My assistant Alexander is currently handling the necessary documentation. Tomorrow, the story of the Ida visitor, falsely imprisoned by the anchor Infinity, will become the talk of Kylo.
Please, remember to add a line at the beginning of this lead news. The diplomatic representative's assistant, Shirley, was taken into Helix Bio Inc. for treatment after suffering from local environmental sickness.
Clever. That way, they won't dare lay a finger on your partner.
Not only that, if we're going to work together, you must guarantee Shirley's safety. Get her out before the media storm hits.
You know, you're actually very similar to Nanto. He made the exact same request of me. Except he was worried about Aglaia. My answer to you is the same one I gave Nanto. I'll do my best to ensure her safety, but if you want a swift rescue, your best option is to partner with me.
I understand your position, but we must discuss something more pressing first. Before I left, I made an agreement with Linsis. If they hadn't heard from me after 7 days, they would retrace my steps back to Ida. But that location is a trap, and today is the 7th day.
Now that you broke out, Rafa is going to put the entire Brighton zone on high alert. Even if Lana is running on empty, she's still going to be breathing down our necks.
What exactly is going on with this Lana? And how is Rafa using her to control Kylo?
50 years ago, Kylo constructed the Ark space station. Back then, the station's AI was called Noah. After a catastrophic incident aboard the station, Noah's servers were damaged. Then Aglaia Todd rebuilt it as Lana. From that day on, as the space base and mines were constructed, Lana spread through every vein of Kylo society. The Brighton Zone, constructed atop the remnants of the Ark space station, is no exception.
So, what's going on with your Hope Fleet headquarters?
After Kylo established contact with Hykros, Lana soon faced a shortage of computational power. This wasn't unusual. During Kylo's years of rapid reconstruction, Lana often ran into similar shortages. The reconstruction of infrastructure requires the AI's power, but in order for the AI to take over the new facilities afterward, we must increase her processing power. The same logic applies to contacting Hykros and establishing a secure channel. I was fed up with Rafa using Lana to spy on the fleet, so while the channel was being set up, I used saving processing power as an excuse to cut her loose from the Hope Fleet.
How are you supposed to do that? Your spaceship can't run without Lana, can it?
Before Lana took control of the spaceship, or when the Kylians couldn't get AI Noah online, how do you think we managed to pilot the spaceship and explore space? Simply put, I rebooted the fleet's old systems that Lana phased out, and trained the necessary personnel. I've staked my claim. I call the shots in every sector where those systems run. I gave up the fleet's navigation and Brighton prison surveillance, made Rafa sign the agreements, and rolled out the old system across the fleet in place of Lana's.
So, now that Hykros and Kylo are in touch, Lana's not keeping an eye on the Hope Fleet HQ anymore?
Lana has no control over the fleet's confidential comms, provision pods, or energy transport systems when they run outside the spaceship.
This is a recent change, isn't it? How much prep could you possibly manage in so little time? Are you really confident you can take down Anchor Infinity?
You want to head back to Or-Zero? I'll get you a fleet pass for the space rift. Oh, and could you also take this handwritten letter to Hipper for me?
So, I'm just going back like this? Are you sure there won't be any problems?
Your record is cleared in the system, and I'm personally backing you. Don't tell me you're underestimating my influence or that of Hope Fleet.
I trust you. After all, you're the one who seems the most concerned for my safety. Whatever comes next, thank you for your help. Hey, Hipper. It's been a while.
You? What are you doing here?
I'll explain everything later. Where's Linsis? Today's the 7th day. I rushed back to check on her. She must not go to those coordinates I gave her.
You look like you panicked. Once you reached the Brighton zone, Linsis moved Helene and Carrot to a new safe house and launched a 7-day non-stop live stream.
Wait, is she live streaming right now?
Yes. She may have agreed quickly, but she knew the risks involved. She set up a live broadcast as a last resort, using it as her own means of self-preservation. I'll contact her immediately.
Hey, what is it? I'm juggling a lot right now, so make it quick.
Linsis, it's me. I've returned safely and I'm here with Hipper.
How did it all fall off? Are you dozing off on me? Where should I pinch you this time?
Is that really you?
Yeah. General Veronica of the Hope Fleet confirmed my identity and arranged my release. I'm free now. You can rest easy.
Helene, please let Kara know that the spaceship won't be needed for now. Also, inform the others that today's plans are cancelled, and tell them I appreciate their hard work.
Got it.
You're finally safe.
Linsis? Linsis!
Don't worry. She was on edge for 7 days, and now that she's finally relaxed, she couldn't stop herself from dozing off. Just let her keep streaming while she sleeps.
I see. She's really been through a lot.
Tell me what's going on. You said the general got you out of prison? Did my letter really make it to the spaceship? And why can't Linsis go to the coordinates you gave her?
Wait, you sent a letter to Veronica's spaceship?
Of course. The moment I saw you being branded a fraud, I asked the general for help. But with Lana managing the spaceship systems, I'm not sure she actually got the message.
Veronica actually received the message through secret channels and came to save me. I was in the middle of a breakout, nearly surrounded by Anchor Infinity, but she arrived just in time.
The general knew it better than anyone that Project Astralis was just an Anchor Infinity diversion. She must have prepared countermeasures before leaving, and more than one. Lana likely intercepted the message I sent to the general. Anything that actually got through would need a more covert channel.
So that's why Veronica had me bring you this letter. Let me guess. She wants you to talk me into working with her?
I suppose so. More specifically, she wants me to be totally honest about everything, and she expects that after hearing it all, you'll be ready to trust and support her.
Well then, let's hear it.
Honestly, I've said most of this before. The Hope Fleet isn't just searching for a new home. From a human standpoint, it's about probing the limits of the universe. We don't care about homecoming or exploration faction. Anchor Infinity's the one dragging us into these disagreements. Whatever life the Kylians want, the Hope Fleet will help make it happen. Exploration once carried humanity aboard the distant beacon to Ida, allowing our civilization to endure. The Hope Fleet upholds that legacy. In any part of the cosmos, humanity must never cease to explore the unknown.
But given Kylo's current resources, you can't really pursue exploration at this scale, can you?
Anchor Infinity has stalled Project Astralis for years, and we've had enough. Hykros are all scientists. They'll surely grasp the importance of this objective better.
Are there many in the Hope Fleet like you, focused on exploration and not worried about whether the Kylians return to Ida?
Of course. The General spent over 10 years meticulously building her reputation. Many mid-level officers, myself included, have been her supporters since our academy days.
So, after the spaceship disaster, were you sent to Orzero under Veronica's plan?
As you know, Kylo suffers from unpredictable space-time turbulence. Pirates, desperate for cover, risk navigating it, while Anchor Infinity and the fleet only take the safest routes. The stable patterns of space-time turbulence on the Nova Path become easier to spot when they shift. Still, the Asher ran into a spaceship disaster along that route. This much computational error can only mean one thing. Lana is dealing with an unprecedented shortage of computational power.
You mean the spaceship crash Carrot had before arriving in Hesperia, right? Hycros should have been in contact with Kylo by that point. Veronica said keeping the communication channel with Hycros running drained a lot of Lana's computing power. By the time the Asher incident occurred, the missing power should have been restored. During my time at Brighton Prison, several inmates died within a few days. Word is, Lana didn't have enough computational power, and the brain interface fried their brains.
Lana's computational power is clearly deteriorating. If this is tied into the recent rumors about the construct of habitable areas, it suggests the project is running into major trouble.
Now that Lana's computational power is hitting these limits, Anchor Infinity will inevitably have trouble keeping strict control over the universe. This seems like an opportunity you can't let slip by.
That's why after the spaceship disaster, the General immediately assigned me to Kylo's key Zeronium supply site, or Zero. My presence ensures operations run much more smoothly. According to the letter, your presence has significantly boosted the General's odds of success. The General has great faith in you, calling you a decisive striker and an indispensable force. Your actions have already destabilized Kylo. Should you refuse to cooperate, the General may see no alternative but to risk everything and authorize Rafa's assassination. Win or lose, the fallout will consume Kylo.
Let me think this over a bit more. I can't shake the feeling that there's something I'm still missing.
All right, I need to deal with something. You can stay in this room for now.
Have you made up your mind about partnering with Veronica?
I've considered it carefully. Cooperation is necessary, and given Rafa's hostility, we must take care of him before moving forward in Kylo. Before anything else, we have to make sure Shirley is safe.
You clearly don't trust Veronica.
No, it's because I trust her that I'm wary. Her talents, ambition, and strategies are unmatched, but those qualities make her the kind of person who might sacrifice others. Veronica's main goal is taking down Anchor Infinity and securing Lana's root access. Against that, how concerned do you really think she is about Shirley?
If push comes to shove, she wouldn't pick Shirley. But try not to worry. I haven't had a moment of rest since arriving. Helix Bio Inc.'s machines are incredibly handy. With them, I've optimized Shirley's human-machine loop, so she can now bypass space-time turbulence interference.
Lana didn't catch you, did she?
Ever since you broke free, Lana's computational power has been fading. She can no longer study Shirley, and is left with nothing but a rudimentary brain interface prison.
What about Shirley now?
I used the network to forge a copy of Shirley's consciousness, and slipped it into the brain interface prison, replacing the real Shirley trapped within. I originally intended to bring her here to meet you. However, after learning your plan, she decided to remain in the Helix Bio Inc.'s laboratory, both to assist your efforts and to ensure that the replicated Shirley consciousness would not be detected.
If it weren't for me, Shirley wouldn't have had to go through all this. Now that she's safe, there's only one thing left to deal with.
What's still bothering you?
I'm considering Baggis's motives. Since I got here, I've realized this universe is riddled with space-time turbulence, and the state of the Kylian people is anything but simple. Finding Baggis on my own is nearly impossible. He must be after my half of the source code, so I've decided to deliberately expose myself and draw him out.
He's not just hiding. He's vanished. I've tried to trace Baggis while staying under Lana's radar, but there's no sign of him. He doesn't seem interested in your half of the source code at all. He's actively avoiding you. Is he really hiding? Maybe he's scared you'll claim his half.
Why do I feel the same way? I thought he wanted my half of the source code to open the hyperspace gate and welcome the master he mentioned.
He's in Kylo. How is he supposed to open the hyperspace gate? There's no Tower of Fantasy or Gestos, and he only holds half the source code.
What if it's here? With the Ore-Zero samples Shirley provided, Hycros has already shown that Zeronium and Omnium are identical. So, Kylo has always been capable of building the Tower of Fantasy. But what about Gestos? Couldn't Lana step in for him?
You think too little of Gestos. No, Of me. I'm an evolved, dimensional quantum supercomputer powered by Omnium itself. Lana and I aren't in the same league. Even if Kylo had an Omnium reactor, she still couldn't start origin resonance, much less open a hyperspace gate. If she were a dimensional quantum supercomputer, I couldn't have appeared here like this, and I certainly wouldn't have been able to help you escape.
Let's think about it from Baggis's perspective. If he wants to get the hyperspace gate running, the Zeronium device in Kylo could be adapted into an Omnium reactor. The dimensional quantum supercomputer he's missing? It's going to have to be Lana in the end. Lana's computational capacity has been unusually low for quite some time. Every Kylian we've spoken to says it's abnormal, and it's been that way ever since Carrot's spaceship disaster.
So you think Baggis has been quietly upgrading Lana ever since he came back to Kylo with the source code?
Some of the servants he commands inside the network are scientists studying Omnium technology. According to Grey Fox, outsiders see it as a relic perfectly frozen in time. Baggis likely entered the network with several goals. Beyond obtaining the perfect authorizer source code, he may have accessed technical documents related to Gestos' historical system upgrades.
The closer you get, the more nervous he becomes, racing to finish Lana's upgrade. The prison's brain interface is already surging with extra power.
If it's all connected, then Baggis is more than just a Kylian plugged into the network through a brain interface. He's tied to Rafa and Anchor Infinity themselves. Could it really be Aglaia?
Are you really asking me, or just yourself?
Whatever happened in Kylo, I can hardly believe it's truly her. But if it's not, then who exactly is Baggis? And how is he tied to Rafa?
Nato risked exposing himself to cooperate with you, precisely because Rafa threatened Baggis's life. To Nanto, the name Baggis is nothing more than Aglaia's code name. According to the latest intelligence, Rafa has lined up someone to take Baggis's place and grab Lana. So we believe there is a 78% probability that he intends to harm Aglaia.
So the Baggis we've been after has always answered to Rafa? And Aglaia, frozen in those pots. Was this all Rafa's scheme from the start?
That also explains why you were imprisoned. Once you become a prisoner in Brighton Prison, they use brain interface to pull data straight from your mind. Without me, your source code would have been gone long ago.
So, what made you think they would go after Shirley?
To them, Shirley is a complete technical dossier on the Angel of Clemency. It's only natural that Helix Bio Inc. would want to study her.
If our assumptions hold, Rafa and Baggis are working together, orchestrating everything while waiting for Lana's upgrade to finish. Once it's complete...
Then they'd end up with half the source code, an Omnium reactor, and a dimensional quantum supercomputer.
That's why he's been stalling and evading us. He's closing the power gap between us. Once Lana completes her upgrade, their focus will shift entirely to me. It's essential that we collaborate with Veronica and advance the plan as swiftly as possible. The sooner the better. If we can get root access to Lana, we'll be able to dig through all of Kylo's data and finally get the answers we've been looking for.
After too much peace, the hunger for power stirred.
and the people of Ida tried to capture Mara. Frostfang, are you listening? After too much peace, the hunger for power stirred, and the people of Ida tried to capture Mara. After too much peace, the hunger for power stirred. After too much peace, the hunger for power stirred, and the people of Ida tried to capture Mara. Frostfang, are you listening? Humanity discovered a habitable world beyond Ida, and so began the age of expansion. Frostfang, are you listening?